we live? Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag Sal. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking to make 1,000 or 500 or 500 to 1,000 pounds every single month, or you're looking for new skills and you're wanting to build that extra cash flow for a project that you have, absolutely hashtag hybrid. But today I wanted to talk about the summit that I was at today. If you guys don't know, I was at this summit. The summit is basically a speaker summit. So if you guys don't know what a speaker summit is, it's just basically, hey, Biz London. It is a place where you can network, connect, but you can also be able to, collaborate, maybe get deals. There were just various different speakers that were talking about how to be able to be online, how to get into on stage, what is needed, how to do cold outreach, how to build your brand and stuff. And I had a table in terms of branding and styling. For the guys that don't know, I actually do styling. I styled my client Lavelda, and she was hosting one of the events. Hey Eric, Sasha, Kiara, Jonathan, comment tu vas? Hey Ollie, how are you? And so we were just talking. So I had a table where I was talking about styling. And I want to share 3 takeaways that I learned from the summit that I believe will help you guys in some way, shape, or form. This live doesn't have anything to do with network marketing today, but more on how you can build your brand and understanding that. And I'm going to go over the 3 things now, and then I'm going to dive into it, right? So number 1, chase relationships. Number 2, sales people are simple. Number 3, change is always a little bit different, right? Hey Eric, ma belle, ça va, tu vas bien, right? And we're gonna do this exercise, which is gonna be super simple. So if you can stay for the number 3, it's actually really interesting, because it was this guy that was a transgender on stage, right? And he was talking about this technique. So I really want to share it with you. But number 1 is what I've learned from the summit. Don't chase the money, chase the relationships. Don't chase the clients, chase the relationships. Why? Because relationships is what's going to get you into the door, right? At the event, my goal was to connect with as many people as I could, because I want them to know and to see that I literally am. I was like Lavelda's stylist, and Lavelda's a big MC, moderator, and speaker in the speaking industry. But for people to know that I am the image and brand consultant for her, that every time she goes on stage and her evolution is because I have styled her, right? Now, I want you guys to understand, the more you chase relationships, I always say, I can put you in contact with someone, but my name is on the line. So if I've connected you with someone and I believe that is worthy, then automatically I will connect you, right? But I always say I'm always like this in any shape, way, or form. If I'm recommending you to someone, I expect that there's the same level of respect on the other side, because my loyalty and my brand is so big that I want you guys to understand that that has so much hold on what I'm doing, right? Now that's valuable enough, full stop. Really. But relationship is something, and for example, Eric, probably because you're in the industry, right? But relationship is what gets you to, you're always one handshake away from greatness. You're always one handshake away from somebody to opening a door to you. You're always one handshake away. That's why I'm always like, I can't do bad to anyone, because at some point I know it could backlash on me. So I much rather choose relationships that flow with me, that energetically are good, so I can flow, I can go, we can go in, we can build together, right? And it doesn't mean that, yes, of course it'd be great for us to have like to build a relationship and have money flow in, but sometimes that relationship with the person, from one person to the other, could just be that connection that will allow you to open the door to somebody else that could potentially open your business, right? You never know where one conversation. I was talking to somebody today, and it's funny because we're connected, Melanie, if you're watching, on Facebook, but she wanted to get onto um being booked by an agent, and I think she would probably connect really well with this other person. And so automatically I thought of her, and so I'm like, hey, give me your in LinkedIn, I will connect you with Karen, because I really do think she's really good. It's not the Karen of the Karen on the trolls, it's the Karen, like the good side Karen, right? If you guys have on social media, you guys are like, Karen, really? No, 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 it's the good Karen, it's not the Karen the troll. Okay. So number 1, chase relationships. But number 2, I add this before I go into sales. Number one bis, as one would say, when you have like the doors and you have like one and one bis, I would say be so direct that people know what's in for them. Like, you guys know, I will talk to you about branding. I'll talk to you about image. I'll talk to you about network marketing. I will talk to you about my products. Like, when you hear Olivia, those are the things that you think of, right? I'm not sugarcoating anything. You either like me or you don't, and I'm okay. What is it that you can offer to people when they think of you automatically? They're like, oh, yeah, she's the styling girl. Oh, yeah, she's the network marketing girl. Oh, yeah, Eric, he's the guy that does, I know you do. Oh, Mm, I can't exactly find the exact word. I know exactly what you do, but it doesn't come to me right. But I know what he does. Like, he's the LinkedIn guy. He's also the guy that cycles. Like, I'll connect you with him. You know what I mean? Hey, Lisa. Right? For some reason, I just got like a blackout. Eric, I know you're probably like, girl, are you serious? Oh, I'm so sorry. It has to be super easy. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn it next time. I promise. Right. So, number two is I want you to understand, which brings me to the number two, helping people pivot. Yeah, from uh being in the army, right, to non-army. Is that correct? You're probably looking at this and you're like, we've known each other for a while, Olivia. When you're like, sorry. You'll tell me. Anyways, so salespeople are simple. What is it that you offer? Perfect. Okay, I'm cool. Okay, Eric. I can go. I can pray to God tonight. We're good. What is it? Salespeople are super simple. What is it, Olivier, that you're offering? What is it that Sasha you're doing? What is it that you, Michelle, are doing, or Mugo G30, whatever? What is it that you are offering? Because if you can't do, and he talked about this on stage because we were talking about bureau speakers and people that go on stage. What is it that you offer that in a 2 minute pitch speech, people are like, I got you. Okay, that's cool. Like, what is it that automatically, right? Like, Eric, I knew, I just couldn't pinpoint it because I was like, I know he helps, like, there's army people and transition, but I just couldn't find the right words. But I knew it, but I just can't figure it out. Hey, Leila, transitioning how to hack your transition from service to success. There you are, right? Like, that is one, right? So, salespeople are super simple. What is it that you can help me with to the outcome, right? So let's say, for example, in branding with Lavelda, she couldn't style. Hi, Layla. Her issue was she couldn't put pieces together for everything that she was going to go on stage, so she needed somebody to help her put the outfits together, lay them out at a price that I pay, a price that I charge, but needed somebody that put things together that she doesn't need to, diddle daddle, all that kind of stuff is super easy and get to the end point. Like, how shift is that, right? For example, when I always talk about my drink, I always talk about the red drink, the one that helps with like better energy, focus, concentration. You're always tired, you can't focus, you have low energy, you have maybe spots, you're maybe bloated, maybe you can't think, maybe like after you've worked out you're even more tired. What do? You take the drink, so automatically we're going to feel more energy, more focus, more concentration. You're going to be able to recover. We even have this fitness drink that just came in out in the UK, which is super cool. One of the guys tried it out, and it's not this one, but he came back and he's like, I take it morning and evening. Usually it's only one drink, one sachet for 14 days. He says, I take it morning and evening. And he's like, I found that it's like, yeah, it's like every other supplement that helps recover. But he said that helps with like the endurance. But he's like, I found more endurance and I found that I'm much faster and my recovery is much better. Automatically, he's like, it's a really good product. That is the difference. Like, I found a product, I helped him find a solution where he wasn't able to recover much faster, but he was able because he takes the drink now. Because ultimately, we have athletes that are using our products. So that's one of the games. But like, that was the outcome where he found that he had much more endurance, was much more performant, and was recovering much faster. Right? Hey, Angela. So you understand the problem that one was solving? Which is number two. Last, I will leave you with this because we have France and Portugal playing tonight, so I'm going to be watching that in the next couple of minutes. Is okay. So here, this guy, I can't remember can't remember who exactly was talking about this, but let's do this. If you guys are watching here, put your hands like this, right? Fold them, right? You fold them in a special way. And he was like, fold them in another way, the other way around. So if it's like this, theoretically, it should be, even me, I'm trying to, it should be like this. So your hand like this to like this. Have you seen how that meant a change? He said human beings don't like change. Even you could write with one hand, right? I don't know, let's say Olivia. Write with the other hand, Olivia. Like you can see my writing is much slower because you're not used to writing with the other hand. So human beings don't like change. Is that it? Something like that, right? We don't like change. I will always be like this. I will cross my arms. But we never thought that maybe if I cross my arms the other way around, it would feel weird, right? I think I did it the wrong way. Anyway, you guys can have to figure that out. We're only here for a couple of minutes. Human beings don't like change. But in order for you to change, you've got to do something that will take one thing that will shift. You can't do 10 things at the same time. When you go to leadership events or stuff like that, you can't do 10,000 things. You got to do one thing. What is one thing that you can shift? What is one thing that you're like, okay, I can do? What is one thing you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to shift and do this? Because ultimately, if you change one thing in the whole of the next 6 months till the end of the year, automatically it will change. It could maybe be the supplement. It could maybe, if you're looking for one, link in bio, go and get yours, or Jeff hashtag chakra. Or it could be just literally, I don't know what it would be. Maybe going to the gym. Can you start being consistent at one thing? You'll get better at the others, at the rest, at the rest, and the rest, and automatically it will snowball into being a better version of you. But it will only start once you make one action, one thing to get started. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you, do you. I want you to tell me if you feel called to or if you feel that you're challenged till the end of this year to tell me what you guys are going to do to change. What are you guys going to shift as? I don't know. It could be a new habit that you guys are wanting to learn and shift. I would love to know. But in the meantime, remember to be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you guys later. Bye.